For all of recorded history, the game of the gods has been played every 1,000 years. Mortal champions would be chosen, and the game would be played to determine which of the 9 gods would dominate the world until the next game. So it continued for millennium after millennium, with each deity taking it in turn to be dominant until 38 years ago, when Kythera, the goddess of nature, won the game after a brutal period of rule by Helit, the goddess of death and undeath. Kythera then decreed none of the gods, including herself, would rule, and the game would never again be played. The people were free to choose their own path. In the years since, one by one the old gods have disappeared, their temples growing dark, and their priests finding themselves powerless in the wake of their passing. At the same time, new gods have begun to appear, slowly at first, but at an ever-increasing rate until the present day, when new gods seem to be cropping up everywhere one might look. This is the world in which our story begins, but this is not the story of these new gods. This is the story of 4 lowly outcasts, as far from being gods as one could get, and yet perhaps one day their destiny will lead them to shape this world in ways no one would ever expect. This story is but one of many in the Chronicles of Gursan.
All right, real professionals here.
Of course.
Which I will definitely preface this by saying we are not Critical Role. We might be Critical Fail. We'll see. For anyone who is actually watching, if anyone, this is going to be a D&D campaign. We are starting at commoner level, using some homebrew rules that I found online, where their first 5 levels will be as commoners, and then they'll suddenly, what was the word? Training montage. Second level adventurers. So, for right now, we are first level commoners, which means they have their racial things, and that's all. Pretty well. And
background.
Yeah. So. Alright, so we shall begin. Story begins in a little town in Asleon, right about there. What was the name? I should probably have my notes up. Yes, critical fail.
Can you zoom in? Well, I mean, can you do it by can I do it?
Okay. Well, whatever the name of this town is, I'll have to look it up later. It's a little
in a nameless town.
Yes, it's a little tiny little town on the border of Asleon and New Sinpol, and we have our 4. Well, they're not exactly. Well, they're sort of adventurers. We have Tyrael. Was that right? Was that how it was pronounced?
Yeah. Tyrael.
Tyrael. Yeah. Tyrael, half elf. Alistor, the shifter. Is it Valodaria? Is that right?
Valley.
Or Valley? Valley, the tiny gnome.
Yeah.
Who is 8 years old, and the one who is not here yet, but he is, well, they are here. The golem, who is, what'd you say his name was?
I mean, it's I don't have the name yet in Gnomish, but it's supposed to mean stone friend.
Stone Front? Yeah. Okay.
Stone friend.
Oh, Stone Friend. Okay. So this is it's your stone friend.
Yeah.
He is.
I don't know Gnomish, so yeah.
So it is approaching autumn. Actually, approaching the harvest festival. In fact, is going to be in another few days. But it is approaching autumn, and so the nights are starting to get a little cold. And little Valley has been sleeping on the streets because she has lost her parents. Has no idea where she is or where her parents are. So she has been sleeping on the streets, but it's starting to get a little cold. So last night she snuck into this stable where the other two happened to be sleeping because the landlord, well, the shifter's a freak. Nothing going around it. He's a freak. He's not run out of town with torches and pitchforks. And well, half elf is also not exactly liked as it happened. They're not
So
very common.
a half elf and a shifter walk into the tavern.
A stable.
Not necessarily together, but
That way.
kind of together now
Outside.
because the landlord said you can sleep in the stable. So last night this big stone guy in the middle of the night, tiny little girl.
We're very sneaky.
Well, she might be.
Do you hear something?
I've seen at least the golem with his companion around in the last week or so when she just arrived in the town. And I guess in the middle of the night. So this guy comes in.
So a walking, living statue comes in, is what you're saying, right?
Right.
Right.
The teeny tiny little girl.
Walk a little quieter. Shh.
Sure, we open the door and let her in, because what am I going to do, stop her?
It's like, you've seen this too, right?
Well,
Not like,
y'all were already in. They came in through a window or something. It's a stable. It's not exactly secure.
Hi.
Yeah, hello. It's kind of late. Do you have a horse? We could wake up the stable boy and attend here. There are rooms more comfortable than this straw pallet. Are you sure you want to come in? Here?
I don't think me and my friend are very welcome in the tavern. So,
it's like my head just comes right up to the sleeping bag, like, what?
do you think we could sleep anywhere here?
Gotta go in.
I don't really care if you sleep here or not. I mean, I don't have any fuel, so yeah.
Well, we go and find somewhere to sleep.
There's, of course, lots of straw and such, which was kind of what you were looking for.
Yeah.
It should be warmer in here than it is in an alley.
Yeah.
I haven't remembered that the camera's over here, not where my screen is. Okay, so
Yeah, well,
want to have further conversation, y'all settle down, Go back.
The statue guy's not gonna like stand in the middle of the stable. He's gonna kind of hang out in the corner, maybe. I mean,
Yeah, he stays with her.
Little known rule. You might want to move the. We don't want to scare the heck out of the stable boy if he has to come in here and goes, "What the heck's this?" And our landlord, the innkeeper or tavern owner, sure as heck don't want him to kick us out because we have company.
Can
we hide him in the corner or have him stand in the corner? Please?
Maybe we could put like some straw over him. We might be able to blend him in.
I mean, usually
Hide
you sit somewhere and hides me from the weather, and then I sleep in his lap. But I mean, he could maybe stand or go and lay down, and we could cover him. But what do you think works best?
What's in the stable that we can cover him with besides straw?
I don't know. That's pretty much.
Well,
there might be a horse trough that you could turn over and spill out all the water, but and of course there's stalls for the horses, so he could kind of down.
Kind of how
A really weird horse.
Instructions, Sally. So.
What did you say?
The golem does generally follow your instructions.
Yeah.
Unless it's going to put you in danger.
So just stick him in a stall or stick him in a corner, just out of sight. Like I said, I don't want to arouse suspicion that we have a. I don't want to answer the question. Why is there a statue in the stable?
But Fred, can you go sit down there over there in the corner, and I will come to you, and you can be a bit hidden, so we don't get caught.
Kind of walks off, sits down in the corner.
I have pretty small hands, so I will just try and take a little bit strong, cover up his legs, kinda. So, it's still very visible, but...
Lap for your size, so...
What did you say? Yeah.
Well, yeah, after this, I'm gonna go back to sleep because I'm not really gonna care much here, you know?
Yeah, I will curl up in the golem's lap. And try to go to sleep.
I'll just like whisper over to my new companion. How's that thing even like moving? Do you understand at all? Like we're not like dreaming, are we? That thing's alive.
Yeah. Magic. At this point in time, I'm not questioning how or why. Just not that we get kicked out, you know?
Yeah. In the worst case scenario, we woke up in the middle of the night and we just woke up and they're there.
Right, yeah,
Alright. And
worst case scenario, we just blame the girl.
all in secret, by the way. It's just not just yelling it from the other side. Right, she's not looking. Well, I think we all head back to head to sleep.
Well, you sleep through the night. You know, nothing else really happens. Morning comes. It's probably a bit after sunrise. The landlord Joe comes in. That's easy enough to remember. He's Joe. All right, freaks. I got a little. You guys want to make some gold?
Yes.
All right.
I will.
Thing coming up.
I will try to hide.
Okay.
Somewhere.
make a stealth check.
I don't remember how to do this.
You should just be able to click on stealth on your character sheet.
Yeah, well, my character sheet. No, I want to do it.
I was thinking I'm gonna roll for the golem.
Yeah.
0. Oh my.
Oh, I'm in it. Maybe behind the golem.
Well, actually, let me. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right then. What the fuck is that? Oh.
Jump up, startled, just like him.
Oh. That's your thing. Yeah, I've seen him around. Didn't he show up last week? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That's what I need, another freak. Alright, you too.
A freak! Oh, come on.
Actually,
Just put my head out and, like, jump out.
oh yeah, I did see a little girl with him. I was like, well, whatever. Whatever. Alright, you two. And I guess the stone guy if he wants. Got this here festival thing coming up. You look like you. Well, you know how to use that bow thing you got?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
Cool thing.
Got, we're gonna need meat coming up for this, festival. You go out, get I don't know, deer, something. I'll give you a gold per carcass. How'd this sound?
A gold per carcass. I think it's a little more than a gold per carcass. That'd be a little on the low side. Is it persuasion to persuade him for a little more? I think I'm thinking more like 5 gold per carcass here. Not no measly 1 gold. Jeez, the arrows themselves are expensive.
Okay, go ahead and give me the
So persuasion.
roll. Oh. You'll take 1 and you'll be happy for it. Take it or leave it.
Oh, jeez. I guess I have no choice in this matter.
Damn right.
Of course, if I get a better deal from somebody else.
Yeah, look at that. And all right, so try to get it back to me by tonight, so I have time to cook the thing.
Right.
Luck. He's out.
So I turned to my shifter friend and I said, "So I guess we're getting rabbits."
It sounds so, but what a quite weird question to ask in the morning.
Alright.
First, the man tells us to sleep in here, then he comes up and says, "You guys want some gold?" And quick 180.
Yeah, so he said carcasses, so deers are usually much bigger, so rabbits, that's what, I can get several rabbits, so that's several gold, so he said carcasses. He didn't say how big, right? Right?
No, not really, but I don't know if we can really push our buttons, but we can try. Should we ask the gnome and the giant rock to come with us?
How stealthy do you think the rock is?
Not really, he just...
Very stealthy. I heard this, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're not being quiet about this, I don't
Yeah.
think.
No, we're not, yes.
We're very stealthy.
I mean, you woke us up in the middle of the night, we saw you.
Yeah, I mean, if I can be stealthy, we'll just have to make him not have to be stealthy. And then I can be real stealthy. If you don't want to see me, then if I don't want you to see me, then you will not see me.
Okay. Shall we? It's gonna take a little while to go through the town. Well, I take it the Podak village is really small. It's like what, 3 steps? We're outside.
It's pretty close, yeah. Definitely a one-horse town.
Alright, well...
Literally.
Okay.
So I'll grab all my stuff, because... Yeah, there isn't, like you said, no security here. How's your sense of smell?
It's pretty good. Pretty decent.
I'm only assuming that in your half form that you have better sense of smell than myself, right?
Yes, actually. It just tabs out.
Alright, well, let's
Just
go.
because I'm furry, but
How dare you! I didn't choose this life. I just wanted to play a shifter. Now I'm in it.
Alright, so we go, I guess, outside of town looking for game or something. I mean, it's survival to figure out what is available track-wise, right?
Yeah, I also have this hunting trap as well. We could use this. Maybe we can place it somewhere and come back later.
Sure. We just have to find a gaming trail, I guess.
Yeah, I believe so. Is no one golem with us too? Did they follow as we've been walking?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got left the stable. I'm not sure what she followed or not, but
If I left the stable, I'm following on. I mean, I'm following on. I climbed up to the shoulder of the.
that's about to we're right in.
Yeah, this is another mean girls coming athletics. I guess when we get to a part of the small forest, that I'll switch to my little form.
More than just a small forest. You're this. Right, well, you can see the map. This is a very wooded country.
alright, so look for a gaming trail to place a couple traps, because I have one as well as, I imagine you have one, a hunting trap, right?
Yeah, I as I pull mine out later before I'm like turning into like this.
I need to find out
I didn't think I'd get this far.
So, wolf, rabbit, what are you changing to?
It's more because the type I am isn't like a natural predator. So I think it's more of like a coyote, I guess. It's like if a weird
your progenitor was werewolf.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going with that because I'm wild hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so turn to that. I still have like my little backpack on my back, so if Tyrael wants to grab my hunting trap, he can get it out.
Sure. Am I also gathering your clothing, or does that like transform?
What's the deal? I haven't played a shifter like this. What do we want? And I just. It doesn't really say. So if we want me to.
So did his clothes become part of him, or does he have to take off his clothes and all of a sudden he turns into into a weird wolf?
It's like a weird little merfolk walking around like.
I think he did. I don't think he gets so big that his clothes tear, but they probably got a little tighter.
Oh look, it's like the Justin with the dog. Oh yay!
Oh, wolf in the sweater! Yay!
Yeah. I think we'll just go with that for now. So like, I just look like a dog with a sweater. And I'll start trying to find some hunting trails.
I should probably actually pull up the shifter stats.
Yeah, like I know in this form I get temp HP, and then I just have like advantage on wisdom checks and something with creatures having a harder time hitting me that are near me. It's from the one I am, because I'm wild hunt.
Oh, I guess I don't have that. Probably something I should have looked into before now. All right.
I shall provide.
Yeah. You're using the version out of the latest on book?
Yeah. Yeah.
The official version.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta copy paste snippet of it from the.
Okay, well the transformation only lasts for a minute. So
Yep.
you may not necessarily want to do that right out of the gate.
Alright, we'll backpedal a little bit
Yeah.
then.
I think that's more like, okay, stuff's going down, time to get big.
Okay, well then I'll just start naturally. Well, if Tyria wants to help, we can start naturally looking for a hunting trail.
What, survival rolls to find...
Yeah.
Or is it perception? Which do you want?
Well, it'd be survival to, to...
Can I also try?
I mean, sure, I guess. Well, probably
If I get
have one of you, like, head it and the others are aiding, so you'll get advantage.
Okay.
So, rather than having everybody's not just going off on their own.
Okay, so am I roll? Do you want me to roll? With
Y'all decide amongst yourselves who's gonna make the roll. It's just whoever it is will be at advantage.
I have a 4.
You have a what?
I have a 4. I have a +4.
Oh, well, shoot, yeah.
How do you have +4? Yeah, you do the roll.
So, I guess I would be assisting him would be the best way to go then, since...
Okay.
It's a good thing, too.
Okay. So this is you're setting traps. Was that what you're?
We're finding the actual targeted trail so that traps would actually catch something.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. With that roll, yeah, you definitely find somewhere you think this should be a good spot.
Well, this seems like the best spot.
We'll set your trap, and then we'll set my trap, and then...
It sounds good. I go to like a nice spot where there'd probably be like some berry bushes or some kind of food source, and I'll put it near, and I'll cover it with some of the whatever's on the ground and make it look more natural.
Okay.
So what are you catching?
Something walking by.
Oh no! That day, Farmer Joe realized he should watch where he steps.
Hey, it's fine.
I will hide my mouse in my cloak.
So, little rule, don't walk here.
Don't go here. Okay. So is that? Are you just
I can stay
trap and then that's it, or?
Oh, we can set 2 traps, and I guess we'll look for cracks and maybe hunt something.
Okay.
This is called pathing.
You want to make another survival roll at advantage for the second trap. See if you find another good spot.
Okay. Same thing I'm doing it again?
Yeah, we're giving you the advantage, so yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, yeah, if you find another spot, we'll see.
Okay. When this is for Tyrael's trap, right? Or is this?
Yeah, this is for the second trap.
Okay. Right. We do the same thing. Probably find a nice spot.
Okay.
Cover it up, hide it, whatever.
Yeah. Now I think we're gonna help. We're gonna try to look for something for Tyrael to shoot at with his bow.
Right.
Right.
Okay. I guess in that case, probably Tyrael will head this one, since you're the one actually. Or I don't know. I guess really same again. Another survival check to look for tracks.
Is this a concerted effort from both of us, or just him?
Well, presumably you all are helping each other out. So
I mean, we can both make separate rules if you want.
Sure.
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also looking for stuff.
Okay.
So
If they are
Straight rolls then.
It's yeah.
Whoa!
wait,
My average roll, and you're, hey, look over here.
Roll 20 likes me this. Wow!
Wabbit twacks.
This is higher than a 6.
I did roll, but you can't see it. But it's 16.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I did change it now, so I can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think you just did it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Going through. Let's see.
Why did you move us, by the way?
Oh yeah. You did that. That deer didn't stand a chance.
Oh,
It's like Alistor kind of sees it first, but they're all just, oh yeah, that's definitely, that thing went through that, went right through that bush. So that
shoot it!
That way. Okay.
way, yeah, you definitely seeing some tracks, and you're pretty sure they're some sort of hooved animal, could be a deer.
So yeah, go ahead, follow.
Yeah.
Are we downwind or upwind from it? Catch the air?
Yeah, kind of. Actually, I guess it'd be another survival check. It's still kind of survival.
Can we try to be stealthy when we're following the freaking deer?
Well, yeah, but I want to figure out, let's see, is my luck getting better? I'm average today.
Yeah, let's get some stealth rolls all around.
Okay.
See if you
So, something in better end. Hey.
this guy.
Yay!
Yep, much better.
No.
Exactly how it should be.
So,
Well,
The one guy to sell it.
I'm getting down on the
actually,
ground.
none of y'all did a
down
good
there.
great.
I sense a domino effect from the
Except for
goal.
Tyrael,
Yeah.
which
No one can see Tyrell, but everyone can see the other ones.
Let's picture like a domino effect. First it's the golem like tripping and then bumping into Mia.
the golem, stepped on Alistor's toe.
My foot. It's destroyed.
and
And the deer, just as
I was falling, and I had to.
just as you're spotting it, Tyrael's sneaking up on it. Oh, ready. And the golem trips over Alistor. It's off. It's
Well, I still want to plink at it. I mean, I do get a certain amount of range on it, right?
oh yeah. You definitely would have time to take a shot. Actually, I should. Y'all gonna be hunting. I probably should have looked up the stats for this thing first.
Oh look, it's a were deer.
Uncle in form, right?
Oh, look, it's dead. Uh-oh.
But no, that's 14 does hit, but the 3 does not kill it. So you got it.
It's easier to track now, right? Right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Follow the blood drops.
But it is. Let's see how. It moves at 50 feet, so it can definitely outrun you. But
Was it run 30, fire arrow, run 30, fire arrow?
you can certainly do that. Though you are in the middle of the woods, so it's going to have cover after that first shot. Probably just half cover, just all the trees. So if you want to take a second shot, I'm not going to bother with initiative on this because it's just running. So.
Alright.
With cover that misses, so which is too bad because it was.
Yeah, a very good roll. So run another 30.
Yeah. You could. At this point, it's gonna have like 3/4 cover. It's definitely getting further and further away.
It's a longbow.
Yeah. Well, it still doesn't go through trees.
True.
Basically, things are getting in the way now. It's because it's getting further. It's pretty distant.
Nope. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Not with the cover. And at that point, yeah, you lose sight of it.
So I turned back to my compatriots and said, "So that statue thing is really stealthy, right? Right? And the girl is stealthy too, right? Right?"
And I'm just on the ground like, I think I might need a wheelchair.
That's not even invented yet.
I'll start.
We are really stealthy.
Not today.
I'll start trying to go like collect Tyrion's arrows for him as they're all talking.
Okay. Let's.
2 arrows missed target. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can get the two. The one that's in the first one is obviously still in the deer, but the other two, you managed to. They're still intact.
How long can a deer bleed to death?
I mean,
it'll eventually have to stop running if you want to track it.
Yeah, I might as well track it because I want my arrow back. Or I want the carcass one of the two.
Yeah, and I'll give Tyrion back his 2 arrows.
Thanks.
No problem. Let's follow this thing.
Hey, those are commodities at this level.
Yeah.
This is our minimum wage right here.
Yeah. What's living wage? What's that? Follow. Yeah. It's it's. I'd say, give another survival check at advantage because it's bleeding and you do also have help. So, I guess whoever's gonna. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no problem there.
No problem. Okay, y'all are. It takes a bit because it's hurt. It's running, but y'all are. It does eventually have to kind of.
So stealth when we get within sight of it. Can I move? Is it reroll stealth to sneak up on it?
Yeah. Everybody, give me stealths.
Back to normal stealth. Let's see here.
I'm not.
Hey, it's fine for me, I'd say.
Well, we're back to 10 average. Hey.
Oh, where's the golems?
Oh yeah, the golem. Those other rolls, I don't think
We're gonna rage.
matter.
We're gonna rage at the golem with the crit. Okay, good.
No, or just not even. I forgot to stealth. That's with those kind of rolls. But no, y'all are.
I just down from the golem.
I mean, the animal still gets a perception roll. I mean, it could still, I don't know.
But
Yeah,
I
Or you'll come up on it, sort of. It's and actually, as you're approaching, you hear it kind of well. Deers scream, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hear it kind of squeal, but it's kind of cut off.
So, what is attacking the deer?
Yeah. Well, funny you should ask.
Oh look, it's my own kind! Gotta kill the younglings!
Great.
So as you're approaching, we'll pretend the deer is there in front of it. And no, this is not a genie. I just couldn't find an icon. But there's this little. There's this little. It looks vaguely humanoid, sort of. But it's all kind of misty, and it looks like.
What is that?
Yeah, and it's kind of crouching over the deer.
What? How tall is it?
It's small, so maybe about 3-ish feet, 2-3 feet
Yeah.
tall. It doesn't. Well, actually, hold on. So
You are frozen.
let's.
My dear.
1, 2.
And are we supposed to see it?
Yeah, we can see it from where we're at, but we don't.
Yeah,
I think-
y'all can see it. It was not. It just got through attacking, so it is not stealth at all.
So I whispered to Toby's character, so should I shoot it?
I don't know. I don't think I know what this thing is. It's
I
crouching
didn't
over.
see what you rolled. Y'all rolled well under its passive perception, so. It
Well,
definitely has. It's it's y'all coming to the clearing and it's.
Well, it's Tyrael, I think it's staring at us, so I think you should probably put it down. I think it might. It looks quite savage.
So I gotta shoot at it because, hey, you know.
Well,
I will. I will
let's
try
roll
to.
tips here.
Yeah.
Where do we find that? Oh, maybe there.
Ooh, I rolled a 13.12.
Ooh.
I go one faster. Oh, wait. Oh, now we win. Nice roll there.
Yay!
Headed to the.
Wait, what?
Turn over.
Do you have 12.11 and 13.12 initiative?
Yeah. Hold on. Then I can edit it real fast.
Great.
13, I guess, somehow.
If you do like that select thing and you click our little icons and you click it again, then it'll put your name up there.
What's that?
So like if you click on your little figure there and then you go back and press the initiative thing again, it'll put you on there. And then you can just edit the number that you got.
Roll the golem's division. Actually, the golem, because it's pretty much under the direct control of Valley, it'll go on her initiative. So
You clicked on your icon?
Yeah, you click on your icon, then you go to the character sheet and just click the initiative, and then you can just edit the number. I think Drake's.
got
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are y'all able to add your own? Guess I'll just have to
Really low. Yeah. Native.
Great.
It is
Oh, no.
so it's just a straight D20 for it.
Oh,
Gee, is that where my point 12 come in handy?
wait, can you see it here right now?
This is useful. Hopefully, eventually, we'll get better at doing this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, you have your little thingy that you definitely don't know what that is, even though we can see. All right. So first, Valley.
I will. Wait. How are the? I have like no freaking speed though.
Your speed's
And to go like over here is 5. Or
yeah, each square is 5.
okay, so 5
Yeah.
and 15, 20,
Okay.
and I will try to hide.
All right. Yep. So yeah, so stealth roll.
Right. Can I do this? Something.
Alright. Okay. Alright. So, yep, she's off in the bushes. What's the golem doing? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Okay, I can still hear you. I've lost picture. Lost Ian, too.
Am I here now?
I can still hear you, but
Yeah, but
the picture went.
it's because I did something.
Ah.
But now I should be here. Yeah. Right.
Do what?
I'm here. You can see me.
Yeah, well, I can hear you anyway.
Yeah, but you can't see me now.
No, I can't. I don't.
No.
I lost your camera, and I think Ian's completely. Because I'm not hearing or seeing him. I'll try to reconnect. There we go.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I mean, I see everyone right now, so.
Well, but anyway, so what's the golem doing since he's moving at the same time as Valley? Or have I lost you now? Have I lost audio now too?
No, I can hear you all now.
Yeah, same.
That lady keeps going bunny face, bunny face.
Okay, now I heard you. Now I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I still not visible?
Well,
Okay.
oh, here it went again.
Huh? No, you went. Okay.
Is mine still working right now?
No, yours is fine.
Perfect. I'll just sit here and wait and stare.
Okay,
So,
I think I got everybody back now.
can you see me?
I can.
Oh, great.
Okay.
So, The golem.
Golem.
So, yeah, I'm telling him to go and hide too.
Oh,
So,
in which case, I guess he follows you.
yeah, I can't.
So he's not stealthy.
Because
He's not stealthy. He's like following something else.
Oh, can he be even more in the bushes? If that's not.
Well, we get to find out how stealthy he is.
Mm-hmm.
no stealth.
Do you roll for him?
Yeah. He has no skill in stealth.
8.
Yeah, technically better than his last one.
It's very true. It's better than mine.
It is.
Better than mine.
Alright. So, that's her turn.
So, my turn? It is his turn.
My
turn,
I'll let you go first. Here.
That's what that point 12 means. I'm a little faster.
Your dex is higher. Okay, so you actually have a dex bonus, so.
I'm gonna shoot at it.
Alright.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah. And none of you have any idea what this thing is, so you have no.
All I know is it's attacking from here. I mean, I'm not a good arrow at this thing.
As far as I know, it looked like a gremlin from how you were at.
Kill!
I mean, if it gets close enough, I've got the shifter to
It's
help.
our deer!
Run away.
Damn it, that was my XP.
Wait, XP, no!
Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's see if I can hopefully hit it.
Alright.
Oh no, it turned into a black pudding!
We'll find out if it has an AC of 12 or better.
That hits it.
Oh, there's my damage. 3. Just like the deer, I wound it.
It's eating the arrow too!
If it's not resistant against all magic.
If I need a magic weapon to hit it, it's time to turn around and run now. Yeah, there's my action. I shoot it, and I wound it, and I move closer to shifter.
Okay. You can move to wherever you can be.
Yeah, you can move yourself.
There you go.
Alright. That is his turn.
Now we're gonna see how fast it is too.
Yeah. You're kidding. Oh well, that's
It's like, I like how from our point, the little gnome and the... This is kind of sad.
It has range, and it's not. Oh, hold on.
geez, at that range, I can hit it 2 more times before we have to turn around and run.
Very possible.
Tails just to gun it down like a
I
little...
should have had it a little closer, but how stealth was so bad, you know.
Drake, you're frozen for me. You're frozen.
I think my pictures froze.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
Tails just gonna gun it down in the street like a little defenseless little dog.
But go back down to the carcass. I don't know if you can cook this or not, but here you go.
It's coming right at us. Watch out!
Alright, so Alistor.
You have a ranged weapon?
No, but even if I run up there, I'm not gonna make it either. So I think I'm gonna move like a little bit up. So if it comes, actually, I'll just stay where I'm at. I'll just wait till it gets closer to us, and then I'll smack it with my quarterstaff.
Since it can't do anything else anyway, it's gonna dash.
Oh.
Another 30. So it's actually that close. You could actually.
Okay, so
You could actually
yeah,
put it because I think you have 30, don't you?
Yeah, so I'll go over there and try to bop it with this.
Okay. Are you gonna? Okay, you're just gonna pop, or you're not gonna shift?
I'm just gonna bop it.
Okay.
Yeah!
Whack it with the
Smack.
stick. Yeah, 19 hits.
Just... Freak of nature! Ah! Does this thing look like it's natural, or does it look more of like a...
Yeah, can we see what it is?
You have never seen anything like this before.
So yeah, freaking nature.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna make you have to roll a nature. This ain't.
Yeah!
Freak on freak.
Oh no!
Actually, roll. All of you can roll arcane. Just see if you've even heard of anything like this before.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, not with those rolls. Nope.
Maybe the golem might
I've
know.
never heard of anything like this.
Well, like,
I got two nat ones and one nat 20.
Of like a coalescent mist, and actually you're feeling some heat off of it, Alistair. Now that you're up next to it, it's more like it's almost like it's made of steam.
Does the golem might know?
The golem don't know. Even if he did know, he couldn't tell you.
Natural, it's like, pull up the encyclopedia. Ah, yes. Wait, is that a...
Sorry.
Is that a version of the monster manual?
It's like, well, it's
This guy.
none of y'all know what in the world this is. So okay, so that's everything you're doing, Alistair?
Yep, just keeping it from my companion material.
Back to Little Valley.
Yeah, but technically there's Pepsi.
Can I have the golem go and pick me up and then move towards the thing?
Okay. So yeah, it'll get up, and then you wanted to go ahead and close with it.
Yeah, I want to go as close as I can to the.
Yeah, you can get right up. We'll carry you with him.
Yeah, and then can I try to attack it with my dagger?
Yeah, you'd need to get up because you don't exactly have reach. You'd have to like get off of
Yeah,
Golem.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Because
It shows you on that side, but you're on the side with it. So stabbing.
I just have to take my sheet up again. Wait, what?
Well, 12 hit.
Yeah, I did what I...
Okay. Yep, that hit it.
Imagine it's not feeling too good.
Yeah, how does it look?
3, 5, 4.
And is Golem doing anything else other than just running up? Is he gonna take a swing?
If he has. Yeah, I thought he used his action, but yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, picking you up would be its action. So,
Yeah.
so yeah. He just
I
got.
thought he used it, I let him dash or
As they're
something.
looking mean.
So do I have to move at an angle so I can actually fire in, or is it? Can I fire in?
Oh yeah, you can fire without. You don't have to worry about hitting companions. And Fifth Ed pretty much did away with that kind of thing. You can you can shoot through your guy.
Well, maybe not today. Everything's by and. Alright.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4's not gonna hit.
It's crit fail too. We're rolling great today.
That's just a miss. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna do something to break your bow because you probably any second to get another one anyway. All right. So is that it? You gonna move? Okay, you moved. All right, which makes it. It is going to.
So attacks of opportunity and they drop it.
Yeah, it's gonna take the chance. All 3 of you will get attacks of opportunity.
It's running away.
Back here, all 3 of you can take a swing.
No.
Actually, the golem would because he's not alive. So.
Oh wow! Hey, at least he still gets staggered.
Yep. So yep, that's get another 2.
Do I get a chance or no? Yeah.
No, 'cause you're at
It's
rest.
not that very melee.
Okay. And yeah, okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, neither of you hit, or rather, Valley hit, but yeah, okay. That was what all right, it's stepping back, and it just. But a big cloud of steam enveloped all 3 of you. So it's a 15-foot cone, which you will all need to do a dex save. Not Tyrael, of course. You need it.
I'm good at that. Oh, apparently not doing saves though. But
That's not too bad of a roll.
Okay, yeah. Valley takes half damage, so it is 5. So Alistor takes 5, Valley takes 2.
so can I change it here and it changes? Ah, it does.
And you can put like a plus or minus in the thing, and it'll actually.
Ah, why did I get big?
Yeah.
Did you make me big?
Oh, it did, didn't it? Wasn't supposed to.
So it changed stuff.
Well, at least it moved away so you can actually get away from it, Tony.
My health.
I just grew.
There you go.
Oh, look,
Somebody
I'm in the
put that
middle of it now.
mushroom.
Yeah,
All right,
and then I took
That-
damage. So
and it's going to. Yeah, it's getting pretty hurt. It's gonna
Okay.
keep moving after doing that. So that's 5.
Well, it moved, attacked, right? I thought it moved and then it attacked. I thought it couldn't move again. Or I guess you can.
No,
In fifth ed, your move is pretty much in
you can
there.
move while attacking.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
You can put an action or bonus action or whatever anywhere in the move if you want. So yeah, but it's running away.
It's all big ass.
So bad. It's kicking
I
back.
don't get much for it. I'm out. That is its turn. Alistor.
I will run back up to it. Yeah, this is
Better,
Try to
swing.
smite.
Yeah, that hits. And this is bursting in a language.
Oh my god, we're rolling great damage today.
Yeah, at least you're hitting. Hitting is all that matters, really.
Are you doing anything else? I don't think you have anything else.
No, just running up to it and yeah.
It's just back to Valley.
Valley will... Well, do the same thing, I guess. Just climb up on the
Golem.
on the golem, or let him pick me up if that takes.
Or you climb up.
Probably because you getting on him would just be your movement.
Okay, that's my movement because.
And then it knows he's an actual attack, as opposed to if he just picks you up, then he's just a mount.
I know. I just wanna go there and slice him, but I'm too slow, so I have to be on the golem.
Okay, so take your swing.
And then this time the golem would actually get a strike because he didn't have to pick her up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh! Oh my!
Power?
Which
you see his little legs being lifted up.
he just
It's not here.
literally explodes. You all need to make all three of you make deck saves again.
I guess I need to turn back.
Okay, Mally makes it. Deck save. Oh, I forgot to have him do the deck save last time.
Built-in DR.
So that'll actually be the previous one, which he took full damage before, which was 5.
I think he's got more points of all of us.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
one
what?
more than the rest of you.
How many hit points?
So he has 9.
Now he has 4.
I'm gonna have 0.
4. The text, the second one. Oh dear.
It all matters. It all depends on how much damage you do when you explode.
Yeah.
A D2.
8.
Okay, so I'm carrying back.
The golem is down.
There's 2 people.
And so is Alistor, yes.
Okay!
Yeah.
And we took half. So
Valley took half.
So she's 4 of 8.
Yeah, she should be at
Half.
Right. Or no, she was at 6 before. So
Yeah, so I took.
yeah.
Is there anything left of the deer?
Oh yeah, the deer. The deer is actually slightly cooked. Steamed.
Oh my
What
gosh!
killed him was him first using that breath weapon.
So, what is it? Is there a roll to help stabilize Alistair?
2 hours.
I mean, do we have medic?
It doesn't do any.
No, it's just a normal, was it medicine roll?
Let's see. Do any of you have a healing kit?
Yeah, I don't.
Called?
No.
Or maybe a herbalist kit?
Nope. That takes money.
Okay. I'll give
It's hard.
medicine check at disadvantage. Y'all can. Well, it'll be a
I don't think-
disadvantage, but 2 of you can. Basically, 1 of you can roll and
Are we in the
help
initiative?
the other one to get just a straight roll.
Alright, Madeline, do you actually have decent wisdom?
I do not have. I think I have like the normal wisdom. Yeah, I do.
One of us gets a regular normal roll for Golem, and then one of us gets a normal roll for
Which
Alistair.
Wait, it's the golem.
So, Golem has a failure. Alistor,
Why is it?
because it's going to be the next turn before they can do anything. So,
Okay.
Well, I will.
Whoa, that's 2 failures.
Yeah, hitting it up
Great.
nice.
First session, kill a character.
Hey, you know,
The little girl is actually conscious that we can actually make normal rolls on instead of disadvantages, so at least, you know.
hey,
Right.
hey, don't worry, I got more.
So somebody give that medicine check quickly.
Yeah.
All right, that was.
I will.
Are you doing Alistair first?
Yes.
I'm doing my golem first. I just have to find the medicine.
Let's see. The golem will have another
Well, there's a
7, which is a failure, but
But Natalie, give me a check.
10 will be enough to stabilize it now. So,
Oh, but I didn't do it disadvantage, so.
well, it would be.
No, because
You're getting aided by
Okay.
the other person. So,
Okay.
apparently I'm really good at doing Alistair. I forgot was doing the golem.
all right.
I ain't nothing about rocks or statues. Hey,
Listen in on it, I don't know.
Okay, so they're stabilized, but they're not conscious.
They are still at 0 hit points. They're just not getting any worse.
Unconscious for 2 hours.
I'm gonna go field rest the slightly cooked deer.
Yep. Okay. All right. Survival, I guess.
Average, hey.
Good enough to basic field dress. Yeah. Doing your thing. Are y'all gonna wait here for? Because I'm not so sure that any of y'all could carry the golem.
Yeah, I will.
No,
Not even if all 3 of us combined.
we have to send somebody back with a horse and cart.
I mean, y'all might be able to drag him.
Mm.
I'm still fairly sure that Valley wouldn't be able to do much with Alistair either. So.
Yeah, I will go and like lay down and cuddle around the golem's arm and.
My friend.
I guess I'd go with fire because it doesn't look like we're really going anywhere.
What did you say?
I said I'd go with fire because it doesn't look like we're going anywhere.
All right.
I'll go camp here for a couple hours. I mean,
Well, yeah. Or yeah. After about an hour of rest, they do both come back to consciousness, or the golem just kind of sits up.
besides the deer, there was nothing else. I mean,
No.
where does a puff of steam come from? You know?
So are we short resting technically?
Yeah. This is a short rest.
How does that work? Wait, don't we have no?
At this point, none of you actually have hit dice to use.
Yeah.
You don't actually get to heal. It's for purposes of coming back to
Dang it.
consciousness. The 2 unconscious get 1 hit point, but
Okay.
that's it. That's being a commoner for you.
Very uncommon commoners.
Well, we slightly cooked deer that's been field rest now. Can you walk?
Yeah, I feel quite singed, but
You're rather cooked. Go to think that, all of the damage has been that steam, so it's all fire damage. So
I will say.
you're kind of spoiled.
do you want me to go back and check on the traps and?
Oh, we might as well go as a group because I'm fully healthy. You're not.
Never mind.
Come on, what are we gonna be like another one?
Let's hope
I
not.
will like. Well, I will like pat and cuddle the stone golem, but I will be like, you're fine.
Yeah, Alistair can help take the gear back. We'll go check our other 2 traps and hope, hope for better success there.
Okay. Hold on just one moment. I just realized I forgot to get a charger for my phone, which is also my camera. So,
is that why you
wanted to suddenly just die on me? I should probably go get that real quick. So, I will be right back. I don't know if anybody else wants to take a quick break.
All right.
Do that potty break.
Sure.
So, if I go ahead and.
Some foolish mortal demands communion with the mighty Ritopheron. Shan't you fear deadly our familiar, please? They're gonna regret it! Hello, I am here in all my fantastic pixie glory for your benefit and my morbid amusement. So I was in this garden that was all hoopty-doopty and wundy-wundy, all right? And I sat there for 1,000 years. And, brother, let me tell you something. I went bat insane. Nobody can stay in a hoopty-doopty illusionary garden for 1,000 years without losing their mind. But that's okay, because that's what pixies do. We have something called a Kachuri Ponbono. Now, in our language, it means 1400 something. But what it really means is that you're so old and so strong and so powerful that you're a danger to yourself and everyone around you. And I really was. Except right after everything was fixed, the gods came down and they said, Ritopheron. And I was like, blood, sugar, wild things. Oh, I love spinners and streamers. They're like, stop being crazy. I was like, yes, ma'am. They said, we're going to make you as a god. Really? Thank you. So now I'm a god.
Okay. I can log
yes.
listen.
We were taking a short rest. It's conscious again. So, what now? And yeah, you field dressed the deer.
And then I wanted to skin it, so at least I could sell maybe the hide.
Okay. Yep.
We gotta make back the expended arrows somehow. So the gold coin the cheap tavern keeper is going to buy. Go check the maps, I guess. Head back.
Yeah, should we go back?
Your golem's looking a little, all three of you look pretty worse for wear.
Just because you didn't want to get in the fight.
Hey, I'm smart enough to have a ranged weapon. You guys all would be doing clubs, beating on it.
Hey, give me a crossbow and I can do something about it. Yeah, I will climb up onto the golem's shoulder and they can take me to the traps.
Otherwise, yeah, you might have trouble keeping all these long-legged adults. Alright. Y'all get back to the traps. One of them does have a dead rabbit in it.
Perfect.
Got, yeah. The other one did have a rabbit in it, but it looks like something else got to it first.
Can we try to find the tracks for that thing?
Oh my god. Can we go back now?
Yeah, what kind of tracks did we see? Yeah.
Going away from the one that got poached on you, you see look like something with well, could be a nature roll.
Oh my god,
not a clue! We're doing really good on these rolls. I mean, we can hit stuff, but when it comes to
Or should all of us roll?
That one's good enough to.
Ah,
I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. Looks like
I don't know.
possibly something like a fox, maybe. Something with paws and claws, some sort, on the small side.
it's quite whatever took our rabbit's quite small, so I don't know if
Let's
it's worth
track it.
I don't know if it's worth the effort if we want to try to track something so small. We'd probably spend time looking for another deer if we wanted to.
But it probably won't kill it. Or, I mean, it probably won't kill us. I will try to track the animal.
What time of day is it right now?
Let's see, because y'all set out in the morning. Probably.
And they needed an hour nap.
Probably want to say like early afternoon, because it would have taken some time to set the track the deer and everything. So probably like early afternoon.
Well, let's count our wins here and bring back at least a rabbit and a deer at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to track the thing, so can I roll survival?
Gonna go off on your own?
Yeah.
Okay. Golem's following you, of course.
Yeah.
But the little girl and the golem just ran off.
Yeah, that's that turn the head and go, where are they going?
Should I
With the
track the thing? Should we follow them or take our wins?
I think we should take our wins, but I guess I have to kind of sit there and think about, do I let the little girl wander off and get into worse trouble, or do I... You don't look like you're really in for...
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all, my friend.
And the gold one looked like he was about to fall over, but she went for luck, so...
I think they'll be okay.
She didn't say she was smart.
I mean, it's a little kid. That's exactly what she...
I mean, we can only help so much.
I'm smarter than you, probably, but...
I
never even asked her name.
Then come help, or...
I mean, if you want, I can head back with the things and wait for you. Cause...
Oh my god!
As I mean, alignment and go.
Well, my friend Tiro, I think we never even asked her name. So if she goes missing, we won't even have to fill out a missing persons report.
You know what? I head back to town. I saw how that golden handled that puff of food, so I figure she's in good hands.
Alright.
I mean, am I wrong, Tiro? We just act like nothing happened.
They just went water into the stables. We didn't really, have that long of a chat. Hey, do you have a mom and dad? That's like, okay, we're here. Okay, follow us.
I don't even think we asked. I think we probably would have asked her name during that conversation.
Alistair, if on the way back we hear a scream, then we can come investigate. But otherwise, we'll figure the golem's going to, or the living statue has a roll in her hand.
I think we can agree on this.
All right.
We'll head back, and we'll just keep an ear out to see.
Oh my gosh. Make your frozen in a very interesting way.
Yeah, with a handout.
Yeah.
No, don't let the gnome die!
fairly short campaign. That's all right.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Have you seen this missing girl? We haven't seen her in the town for about a couple weeks. Oh, officer. I don't know. No, I don't know what you mean.
Describe the little girl for us.
She had a really big statue with her.
Garden?
It's quite peculiar that you're asking. I've never seen a living statue in my life.
Statue? What statue?
As you can see, we're just small-time hunters.
Things given up. All right.
So head back to town, and if we hear a scream, and we'll come assist. But otherwise, we figure she's got her walking guardian. She'll be fine, right? Right?
Yeah.
Maybe she's really hungry for whatever killed the rabbit. Yeah. Maybe where she comes from, that's what she...
Maybe she's just impulsive.
Curiosity killed the gnome.
Literally.
Oh no. Maybe we can. Oh no, maybe that's not the best idea. Actually, like maybe we could convince him for some more gold. We went missing. It's like that's not the best. What happened to that little gnome with you? She never came with us. What are you talking about? Here's your deer.
Alright, now what?
Okay.
Clean the traps, pick up the traps, bring clean the rabbit, bring the rabbit and the deer back. If the little girl wants to wander on,
Yeah.
I'm Valley and the Golem.
Yeah. We're off tracking the animal.
You track the animal. With a 15, yeah. You track it back to a hole in the ground. As it appears to be, it's or like a little hollow at the bottom of a tree.
Mm-hmm.
There's this you kind of hear a growl down inside.
Just a firecracker in there.
Yeah.
We're not bow.
Golem dig.
Puts his hand in.
Puts his hand in one, and then the fox kills him. Just only has one hit point.
Shattered in the rocks. I know you wanted your character puppeted, but
Can I find the stick?
You find a stick? Yeah.
Find the stick and I mean, I can't.
it's just like
I can't.
fork in an outlet.
What?
It's like a fork in an outlet.
Yeah.
Right.
But I will make the golem take a long stick and in the hole, and I will stand by to the side, and I will try to hide. See if the thing comes out.
Make a stealth check.
And that's how one coyote became level 3.
I mean, girl, it's small enough you could drag it through the hole, you know?
A fox could so kill me.
Yeah. Well, let's face it. Anything could kill you.
Yeah.
I had to choose very carefully exactly what you would expect.
Oh god, the squirrels with the pitchforks. No.
It's like, and this probably bears up a single half DC monster.
I think a bear would kill two of us.
The hard encounter because it took two of you out. Okay. All right. So, Golem. Stick in. Take it. You're just kind of standing there with a stick. As near as you can tell, it's bitten down on the stick.
Just dragging it out.
Yeah. I will. The golem will like take out the stick.
Okay. Let's go.
I will try to see if I see anything in the hole. Carefully.
How carefully? How close are you putting your face to this hole?
I mean, not that close. I will, like, from my hiding place, I will try to, like, get my head out just so I can see it, but, like, if anything comes close, I will just...
You can see the glint of tiny little eyes looking right at you.
How far?
It's a little ways. It's a little ways back.
I have dark vision.
It's probably far enough that you couldn't reach without trying to crawl into the hole.
What does
Time for the 1v1.
what does it look like for an animal?
You have dark vision, I think.
60 feet.
Okay, it's a fox. You could tell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fox. And
Okay, well,
you can kind of see that. Yeah, it has the rabbit behind him. He's
yeah,
something in front of it.
I will give up and go back.
Just stab a hole right in front of it. Yeah.
She's not that stupid, and her friend is like almost dead, so
Okay.
she loses interest to go back.
Roll me
Respect.
survival to see if you can find your way back.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh look, a van.
Okay, it's not that hard. Y'all will, you can follow the tracks back, and then yeah.
But it takes a while.
No, it's like
We're not being mean and hiding our track.
which actually, you roll survival to see if you find your way back. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, there's the town!
Yeah, no problem. You just follow your own tracks back.
I think she's dead.
Probably, we'll say probably about 15 minutes behind you. You definitely see the golem coming long before you see the girl. But they wander into town.
Yeah. We go back to the stable.
Empty-handed.
Yeah. We go back to the
Yeah, go find Joe.
Alright.
So I can get my 2 gold. They said 2 cartridges, 2 gold.
Alright. Do you go in the front of the...
No, sir, it's the back, through the. I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna tempt fate here. I mean, I will find the kitchen door.
Yeah. You know where it is, because, well, that's pretty much where he's made you go in and out. All right. Oh, you're back.
That's right.
Damn time. All right, what you got?
One deer and one rabbit.
Just one rabbit?
Well,
All right, well, you got the deer, I guess. All right, there's 1 gold and this is here, rabbit.
it's a carcass.
So 5 silver. Here you go. About half a gold.
Alright, fine, whatever.
All right, pleasure doing business.
Just head back to our little bar.
I want to go see if I can sell the deer hide to, I don't know, what is it, is it a leather worker in town, or hide is hide, so,
Probably, yeah. I mean, there's probably someone who could,
or a tanner or something.
who would, yeah, who. Let's see. There might be. You have no idea who it'd be.
I guess stop by the general store and ask the question, and then go from there.
Okay. Oh, you want to sell hide? Take that off your hand. What do you want for it?
What is that, intelligence?
Sounds awful like Joe.
It's all
Whole town's run by Joe.
it's Joe's family.
Or
All of them are related
get
to Joe.
the impression that maybe the family tree around here doesn't branch very much.
No, there's cousins upon cousins. How much of the South are we in?
So, what are you thinking? Let's see, what did you roll to do the... It was like just a 10, right?
It's what, I mean, that was for the field dressing, I don't know what,
Actually, make a separate one, separate survival for the skinning. Let's see how good you... Oh, God. Okay.
Perfect, Eagle.
That's
that's a crit right there.
it's okay. It's okay.
Right.
Since I'm lying here, I want to insight.
So yeah,
You're gonna inside check the freaking. Oh my god.
it's okay.
That's the wrong one. 3 gold?
Oh wait a minute, did Alistair go with you or?
Yeah, I would have followed Ariel.
Yeah, he seems to actually just be not too impressed. I don't know if Tyrael wants to make an insight check.
What is insight?
It should be one of the skills.
Okay.
It's insight.
Totally bullshit.
Nice!
He's totally trying to downplay so he can get a better price. Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
And I point out the flawlessness of the skin, the fact that it's almost been like purely cleaved off the beast without any tags or extras.
Yeah, well, I'll give you 7 silver.
A gold.
Persuasion.
Jeez. Well, hey. No.
You couldn't have.
I know the value of it, but
Okay, that was a 9. I was thinking it was a 6 first, but okay. 8 silver.
9 silver.
Oh my gosh.
My friend,
Wolf boy over here.
my friend here spent quite as you can see, is very very clean. None of the material seems to be missing, as you can see. I think you should cut my friend here some slack.
You give a persuasion.
Well, better.
What is this session?
That's
You
like,
don't know better.
This piece of shit.
I mean, this is rawhide. It's not even been tanned. No, it's still gonna need processing. It ain't as good as I can do.
It was freaking smoked though.
I take the 8 silver and call it all good.
All right.
It was actually smoked first. So yeah, grab the 8 silver and hand Alistair half, and
Okay.
out we go.
So yeah, 4 silver each.
What is it, gold and 5 silver? That's not enough. How much arrows are how much a pop? Or are there 20 for?
Let's see. Arrows. Ammunition. Arrows is a gold for 20. So, you know, divided as such. So, so there's like 5 silver for 10, etc., etc.
Swear, Alistair, we have to get you some kind of ranged weapon.
Oh yeah, all I have is this stick, basically.
It's a
And a knife. Get those dagger. Right.
Why do you have a stick and a
And the
bow?
reason, you can still use other weapons. It's just you won't get your proficiency bonus. You just need the dex bonus.
So I notice that Alistair is dexterous or not really?
I'm just average, regular, just a regular commoner.
It's like-
I'm just really wide.
Are exceptional in any way, but you're maybe slightly above average.
Alright, let's just head back to, I mean, most of the day's gone.
Yeah, it's getting on toward evening.
And there's not some kind of job board of some sort in town.
There might be.
Maybe we could have asked that general store guy if he needed anything.
There probably would be one at the general store, maybe at the tavern. Because all the adventurers hang out at the tavern.
Those
Yes,
Is there one tavern in this town?
it's a Podrak town, so it's got only one,
Oh,
probably.
yeah, it's a pretty small town, so yeah, there's just a pub.
I thought like D&D towns were built on taverns.
That's why
Feels like it.
there has to be at least one. Gotta have some
Yeah.
beer.
So should we go check to see if the little gnome is back?
Well, she was home.
Yeah, she was about.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Yeah, actually, probably by the time you're coming out of the tavern originally, you would have seen her
Oh, okay.
coming into town, or rather, you would have seen the golem.
Yeah.
It's a-
So is the general store that would sell things like weapons of some sort, or is it
basic weapons. Like we would have things like arrows. You'd be able to get a sling. Probably things like bows might be. They might have one kind of thing. That's be a little harder to come by. But your simple weapons, you'd be able to get a hold of.
Well, I think we'll go head back to the general store guy and see if he has anything that we could get him. Or anything he...
Can I go?
Or we go to town and over here anybody talking about this job or that job. I mean,
Can I go to the general store to, like, try to find the crossbow?
Yeah. First try.
Yeah, because I'm not sure it would have a freaking pixie-sized crossbow.
That's true. It would be a toy-sized crossbow. Which, yeah, the general stores would well. It would, a light crossbow you might be able to use as a heavy crossbow. As like the same thing.
I don't think you can afford it, but yeah.
And that's yeah,
They're expensive.
hand crossbow. Well, hand crossbow is a martial weapon, but light crossbow. But even those probably beyond what you could afford right now.
Unless you go off the 5-finger discount, you know.
There is that.
No, I will not buy anything.
So, let's see if we can actually get into the tavern and see if we can actually get either a spot we can listen or a small corner table where we can, you know, hide out and maybe eat something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So you go back. It's getting on toward dinner time, so it's a fair percentage of the townsfolk are actually in here as well. It's pretty much the only public house in the area. So pretty much anybody that's not wanting to just go straight home, this is where they come.
Am I back there too?
If you want to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you came in. You were only about 15 minutes behind the others.
Yeah.
So,
I guess skulk or cover up or hide ourselves or stealth into the corner or can actually, you know, grab a table before somebody notices that we're grabbing a table.
You want to? I guess where in the tavern are you trying to? Like, are you going for like just a corner table somewhere with lots of shadows, or?
Yeah, lots of shadows.
Yeah.
I want to be able to sit down, maybe order something or get something to eat before somebody just decides to kick us out or before Joe flips out.
All right.
I will.
So I will. It's gonna be stealth. I guess I don't stick out as much. I'm still humanoid looking.
Yeah, you can almost pass, particularly if you take a few minutes to kind of try to like hide the ears or something. You can almost pass for either human or elf, depending.
Since I have more of a goatee, I'm going for human, so I try to hide the ears at least.
Yeah.
Alistair would have to kind of sort of.
I gotta walk for it.
Well, especially since Joe knows who you are, so.
Yeah, I just gotta act like I belong.
I will.
He tends to grumble a bit when y'all are in there, but he doesn't like kick you out.
It's like a fuck you, Joe.
I'm
not fairly sure he overcharges you, but.
Well, I will tell the golem to stay in the stable and go and like try to sit down so I can get something to eat and take it out with me.
Golem said and boy.
A really long nap.
Oh, all right. Golem goes off toward the stable. And
I'll be back.
The rest of you, you do manage to get a table, so it's not a problem. There's a lot going on, so you can kind of slip in without getting too much attention.
Quick question.
When you sit in the chair, the table's like this. You need a booster.
Well, I will sit on the table then. I will climb up onto the table.
You just stand in the chair and you'd be equal.
Yeah, you could stand in there.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to sit on the table. And I will sit cross-legged
Give me an
on the table.
It's not going to be a high so let's just make sure you don't just fall on your ass. You're getting up on the table and whoosh! Bit of beer on the side. Obviously, Joe doesn't clean the tables off very well. You fall down, take a hit. Yeah.
That would kill me.
You're the same hit points as you do right now.
Probably cry a little.
I'll help. Oh no.
Thank you.
Have the little gnomes on the table.
I
Cool.
can do it myself, but I will take the help.
So, you managed to get her up on the table.
I'll probably look over at Joe. Oh, any specials tonight, Joe?
Specials? I'm letting you eat, aren't I?
Well, I mean, man as yourself must be quite a good cook. I expect you probably whip up something quite delicious.
Join
What's that?
2 silver. A bowl.
Seriously, Jesus.
I didn't like spit.
No, 2 copper. That's too much for stew. For a bowl.
Trying to copper is each, right?
Each.
Okay.
Sure.
How much for drinks is he gonna charge us?
Oh, it's gonna charge you more than oh, yeah.
Wait, how does the money thing work?
I look at Terry, just simple ales for us.
Yeah.
Alright.
2 ales, please.
Alright. Girl want anything?
I don't know the ale.
Does the girl actually have
Yeah,
money?
good.
Water?
I will take milk.
Alright.
Do they have that?
You might white.
Be cow, but there's probably something. Probably gonna be goat.
Yeah.
So, alright. He goes. He doesn't bring it to your table.
This motherfucker, I'll get up.
There you go.
I'll go take him, do my sit down, and just hand one to my friend Tyrio here.
Did you take mine? I will try to take go and climb up and take the milk.
Oh, was the milk there too?
2, 4, 6. Silver total. 10 copper.
Okay. I'll hand him a silver and I'll probably just. I don't have any copper, so just
Copper for the beer, and you can have the milk.
Okay. I'll hand him the money and I'll take all the drinks back.
Alright.
How much was it?
Good.
Total.
It was like a silver.
I'm so glad Joe does not account. He tries to overcharge us and then math fails him, so hey, cool.
Yeah.
No, 2, 4, 6, 3, 2. 2 silver or 2 copper each for the 2 beers, and then he's gonna give you the milk for free because the kids keep.
Aww.
We just do it.
Just wait for my charisma when we
Hockey man.
We get to that.
We come back from our train. Hey Joe, remember us?
So, is any of the townsfolk actually seem to be talking about anything?
Let's give it a perception. All of you.
Okay.
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 I miss my perception of my old D&D character.
I mean,
Cleric.
apparently actually have perception as a skill, so. Doing better than most. So yeah, with the 19, you hear there's a couple over, like a couple of tables over from where you are, that are talking over their dinner. You hear them. Think. Well, actually, no. You're not really sure who they are, but you know you've seen them in the town. You've seen them here before. It's a small town, but you never actually introduced yourself. You know, never been introduced, or you never actually met them. But they're complaining about the fact that they're having to eat here because the rats back home ate their dinner. So.
Hate when it happens.
So they have a rat problem, is what they're saying.
It's a bit of a classic first level D&D thing. You kill 10 rats, but
Did rat give us?
You gotta
complaining about some rats. The table on the other side has a couple of guys that one of them you hear him complaining about that damn stinky thing that they came across.
We killed it.
Or maybe
Took care of it, but the damn thing exploded. Damn near killed me. So you get the impression maybe there's a few more of those little steam things wandering around.
so there's something to keep in mind if they have a little hunting again.
Well, for all you know, it's the same one that he ran into it. Well, except that he says he did kill it, so...
Hey, does anyone say the name of the town?
Do what?
Just the town name.
Oh, the name of the town? Let's see if I can find it now. I wrote it down somewhere.
I just feel weird to not know what it is.
I did come up with the name, I swear.
By the way, as like they're sitting there, Valerie's trying to hide beneath her cloak, but she's taking her little mouse friend out and feeding it some milk from her.
Okay.
Have little animal pets? Yay!
Oh, fantastic.
Don't be mean to him.
Can't take her anywhere.
It's called turbid.
Turbid?
It says. Yeah, it says in my bonds.
Alright, let's see. So after a long nap, he should be right as rain, and then we can offer our services to exterminate rats. What do you think the going rate for that would be, Alistair?
Knowing this town, they'll probably give us little to none, like probably copper.
So we double it and hope to God we get a silver out of it, right?
Sounds like it.
Wafer.
Wayford.
It's not the name that I originally came up with, but oh well. That's what random generators are for. It is Wafer.
So that's it. That's the only two things we.
A ford in the river.
So those are the only two things I overhear as conversations. There might be.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing. Yeah, that's everything. You know, everybody else is pretty much further away from you. It's lost in our conversation.
Okay. I guess before the couple leaves the building, I guess I'll go over and introduce myself, and then yeah, here you have a rat problem. Maybe I can help exterminate your rat problem or whatever. You know.
Can I follow?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we're experts at killing things. And we're like down there from
let's
the floor.
beat that 5.
What, persuasion?
Yeah.
So he says?
Sure.
Yes!
Yeah. Oh, hello, young man. Yeah, we got some rats. Yeah, we were gonna see if we could find a rat catcher. You know anything about getting rats?
Yeah!
We're experts.
Was that
Tell you what, you want to come down to our farm's just a little ways down the road. It's like, you know, if you go out and you go down the road here and you see the red barn and it's not at the red barn, and then you go down a little further and there's a left where the blue barn used to be, and I've gotten these kind of directions before.
not the barn, but you make
You take a left there, and
Can we just follow
a
you?
little ways down the road, and you can't miss it. Great big yellow silo.
He likes colors.
So, when they leave, I want to see, do they leave by car? Do they leave by horse? Are they walking? So I can idea what tracks I'm going to be following tomorrow when we get lost.
When they leave, yeah, they're just walking.
Alright, so I get as they go walking, I go and get an idea of what their tracks look like when they make impressions in the ground, and then I'll go and sleep on that. Hey, Alp, I got us a job.
What? It's the rat job?
Hey, the rat job.
We got the fun job. I helped.
Rats.
Alright. Are we heading there now?
No, you look like you need a really long rest.
Ah.
In the morning.
Hey, question.
Okay.
Does my golem friend eat?
No, he does not
Okay.
eat or technically, but he kind of powers down every night.
You can.
Fully aware, or at least will be once he is.
I know.
To basically
I know.
sit still for a while, and that counts as a rest for him.
I know he can eat if he wants to, but he just doesn't need to. He can be like a little feeding doll for you. Like, yay! Open up.
Not sure what happens to him if he doesn't eat.
It's magic. I see the tail of a thing.
It's like a tea party thing. You're like, here's a nice cupcake, and he's like, delicious. You turn around.
Actually, while you're as you're watching the couple leave, Joe kind of comes up behind you, taps you on the shoulder material.
Yeah.
that golem thing yours?
Do I hear this?
It's standing in the door of the stable. We can't. Nobody can get past.
It's standing in the This.
Do I hear this?
No, actually, technically, it's not
Well,
mine.
he's not being quiet.
It's. Gnome leaves.
Joe, no, that's not mine at all.
Be nice to him. He hasn't done anything, and I will run between. I will run between the legs and to the golem.
Ah, look.
Come on, we go to sleep at the table,
Golem.
and he'll go and sit down and
Glad you
so.
Hey, like I said, not mine.
You'll be glad your kid's cute.
Yo, you know how gnomes come into the world, right? They don't come out of half elves.
She's a gnome? Okay.
I'm like this tiny. Okay, I'm like this tiny, but still.
She's like some sort of wingless pixie or something. I don't know.
Joe, I believe that's called racism.
Oh, is this Joe? Of course he's racist.
He's like, what's that?
What are you talking about? What?
he freaking kicked you out because of your
I'm not
racist.
racist. Some of my best friends are pixie.
Oh no!
Have we even seen a pixie? Uh-oh. Joe might have a basement problem with some kidnappings. Ooh, look, another job. Find Joe's basement. Joe, you wouldn't have...
Get the golem out of the way.
Yeah, well, I've told the golem to go and like sit in a corner, and I will, go to him.
He's in the corner.
We just need to ask Joe if he has like a fascination for lotion. Hey Joe, you have a well?
Wait, what? I do not get this reference.
There's a movie. What was the movie?
It's
Wasn't it?
it's something of the lamb.
Was it Silence of the Lambs? Is that where that came from?
Yeah.
I was talking about that the other day.
On its skin.
Hey, the next time over, hey cards, we like some like this. Well,
So, I take it y'all go back to your stable and get some much needed rest.
Yeah.
right.
Can we go up to 8 again?
Yeah, you get all your hit points back.
By the way, how was Joe's? How was
Go
the
ahead
food?
and say that for taking that method, or whatever it was, the steam thingy, level 2.
Yay!
Wow, you get your first flavor,
Flavor.
whatever
Yay.
it was.
You leveled so fast.
Well, you're less than level 0. You'll level fast.
We're level -4 now.
I wanted. Let me see. I had
How does that
well,
work?
really, since only the golem has a con bonus, none of your hit points change. Matter of fact, really nothing changes except for
When we get feet.
what
We have
Feet.
We get our feet.
Where is it? Class governor.
Can you send that? Cause I've
Yeah, it
lost
should be,
mine.
it actually should be on the Discord in the
If or let's see, if you're a rogue, you get skulk, or if you're ranged, you get alert.
Yeah.
Where our
It depends on
But I want to
what
see the
class
thing.
you're planning on going into. The druid, a few spells, druid craft, guidance, and animal friendship. Valley, you were going to be rogue, is that right?
Yeah.
So you get Skulker, which I believe makes it so that when you're in dim light, you don't get disadvantage. Okay, since you have dark vision, that means if you're in total darkness, you don't get disadvantage. And one for Ranger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The alert feat,
The Ranger gets alert.
which means I get +5 to my initiative. I can no longer be surprised
Yeah.
in combat. So
Yep. Nice.
yeah.
It's a nice one, and the
Trying to think what else it was.
so we'll deal with what the golem gets when he's here. He's going into Warlock. He's about to get. He's going to get some spells too, I believe.
Oh, was it? So it's you can't be surprised while you're conscious. Other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being hidden from you. So a stealth target.
Yeah. So if they're invisible or stealth or whatever, they don't get advantage.
Right. And I can't be surprised while I'm conscious. So it's kind of like for how do you change the initiative? So my initiative would be.
Wait, you did send, when we were talking about this before, you sent one of you sent the freaking a screenshot or a copy of the Skulker thing, right? Because I can't see it because it's PHP.
It's definitely not PHP. This is a.
No, but Skulker is.
Skulker is yes in the PHP. Should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have the PHP, and I can't see the thing. So can someone send it again? The whole description.
I'll have to.
It says that a ranged weapon attack making attack doesn't reveal your position. Dim light doesn't impose disadvantage on your wisdom perception checks for lying on sight. That's what it said for Skulker.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So.
An expert is sling rounds which shows
Give yourself a sling or something so you can do a ranged attack from being hidden.
Yeah.
Since you're that doesn't.
So
I think if you hit, you still reveal your position, but if you miss, you don't.
right.
Probably like a sling or something until you can manage to get a hold of a crossbow.
Do I have I have proficiency with slings?
You should have proficiency with dagger and one simple weapon of your choice.
Yeah, which I've chosen to be crossbow.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, yeah, crossbow is a light crossbow is a simple weapon, but
yeah,
unfortunately, a bit more than what you can afford at the moment.
Yeah.
I just went ahead and put the commoner class on in the Discord in the game of information for you that's missing it.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so morning comes. You feel slightly more confident than you were before.
What's the weather for today?
Slightly better breath of incompetence.
Don't make me ask the annoying question of how's the weather today for Druidcraft? Yeah.
Druidcraft? I thought Druidcraft was kind of. What all came to Druidcraft?
Well, he gets mage initiative, so he gets Druidcraft, guidance, and animal friendship. Ooh.
Yeah.
Rat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have my illusion.
I think you already had. Yeah, you had.
I know.
Because gnome.
Yep.
Of course, gnome.
Because I'm really professional. No, cool. I'm not the most magic anymore. Oh no.
Someone has more magic than you. Maybe you should
Yes.
towards some sort of magic user then instead of rogue.
Yeah, but
Still
no.
early, so yeah.
Noah is a rogue.
Okay.
But she will be a magic rogue in like a couple levels.
Okay.
So Alistair, should we get you a sling? Should we buy you a sling? So you
I think I'll just stay where you're at, and if stuff comes near, I can just try to protect you. I think I'll be fine. I can throw knives at it.
It's like, my dagger, throw this one too.
Yeah, I have a small knife and a dagger.
Alright, but yeah, I mean, if you want to know what the weather is, sure, yeah, you get your little craft.
A little sensory effect.
Yeah, a little, like a little orb of, let's see, it's kind of bluish.
I relay this information to my Fanterial.
10% chance of rain. a high of
Sorry guys, I'm not doing this adventure now, I'm just working at Newsport.
you are now the town meteorologist.
I just send sending, I just use spell sending to each town saying it's gonna rain in each town.
Well, it only works for your local area, so you know the other towns. Who knows what it's gonna be like?
I just put it everywhere, and I put the arcane eye everywhere.
So you wanna go clean out some rats today?
Yeah, let's head. Do we want to take that little gnome with us?
I don't think she. Have you noticed that anywhere we go, she follows anyway? I don't think.
Actually, no, I haven't. I really don't look to see if she's.
I mean, you probably noticed the goal.
That does interest me. I really want to know how he works.
The golem, yeah, not so much.
Yeah.
So
I mean, no offense, I really want to know how he works. Like, how is he powered? He has a soul, right?
Are you asking this to Valley?
I'm asking it to him. I don't know if he's sentient or not.
He actually does not react at all to you.
So, Gnome Grove, we're going to this farm to clear out these rats. I'm not sure if you're going to follow or not going to follow, but that's where we're going.
Yep. We'll follow.
Okay.
Of course. Don't you think we're good enough?
I didn't say you weren't good enough. I know you're not stealthy, but you know.
Hey, we're so stealthy! And I will hide in the straw. Okay. Well, can I like get by? Can I get behind their backs and hide in the straw?
See,
Huh?
As we stare at you, just
if you're
No, but like, can I try
no.
to? Can I try to like get behind you so you don't see me for a couple of seconds and then hide?
You could totally try to stealth and the two could
Can I roll stealth?
we're just staring at you.
Here she is! No, here she is!
It's just a peekaboo game. Oh, there she is.
She's cute.
I'm not here. I'm not here.
Alright, she'll follow us, so
Right, we leave, and if she follows, she follows. If
just as we're going making small talk, just asking Tyrell, did you like sleeping on the hay again? My back's gonna hurt amateur.
I don't know you, I roll my bedroll out and use the straw as a mattress, but hey, you would, you know.
It's a good idea. I'll have to try that. I've just been using the bedroll on the side.
a blanket. Why didn't I think of that?
For mattress. And just wait until we actually get to sleep in like actual beds. Our minds will be blown. Whoa!
You know that mattresses are made with straw and feathers, right?
No, yeah, but like it's just the experience. We'll be like,
Oh, you little higher up off the ground. Oh, okay, good.
oh.
Hey, up off the ground where the rats can't get to you.
It's like when you're really old in retirement and then you like get that first TD of color.
Thing
Huh?
doesn't smell like horses.
There's the advantage, yeah, we wouldn't smell like horses.
So
Horses smell great.
we make our way to that. How they told us how to get to their house.
So we don't go to the red barn. We look for the left, I guess, where there would be a
It was the left where the blue barn used to be.
Yeah, that place. Look for that.
I look underground for the tracks that the people made and follow those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Survival
Valley and
general
and
for the whole trip.
well, Valley will be on the golem shoulder, and they will just run in front of the whatever you're called again.
One day. Where do you think the barn is?
And then like wait, and then like, oh, we're going this way, and then wait, and then wait. Because she wants to be first, but she has no idea where they're going.
She's covering the tracks.
Apparently, a lot of people came down this road. We don't know which tracks are which.
Is there a
Yeah, they're going to the place where there used to be a blue barn, obviously.
What?
Is there a left that's past the red barn? Like the red fork somewhere? I'm looking for it.
Didn't find it.
Apparently.
I don't know. Right.
Is anyone passing by us?
Let's see.
We're gonna find the first person we run across. Hey, you!
It's like, hey, you lucky you.
So, on a 2, yes.
Okay, I'll try to stop them.
Yes. Yeah, you come across somebody that's coming the other direction, coming down the road.
Ask him where the blue barn used to be.
Blue barn. Oh yeah, they tore that down years ago. Actually, if you go back there, this is looks like a farmer on it. He's taking farm goods of some sort into town. Oh yeah, that was. If you go down that way and you take a right.
Oh, those are all related to Joe.
Joe's family reunion
There
was
is a family resistance from, funnily enough, now that you're looking for it.
I sense that Joe's been around everywhere. The one guy who doesn't look like a Joe's like, my wife's completely loyal, as she just stares at a picture of Joe.
Yeah, he gives you directions, and let's get another survival check. He'll lower the DC for you.
Yay!
Whoa! There it is, yeah!
Of course, we just need some random hill check to explain it in a slightly better way.
That's where there was probably a barn once. and a nearly overgrown track there where you missed it before. So yeah, go down. Down and
Valley and Gollum will follow.
see the yellow silo, and there's like it's a farm. You say there's a farmhouse, barn.
Is anyone outside right now?
Valley.
Actually, yeah, it's early in the morning. There you see it's fall, so it's harvest. Yeah, they're there. You see both the older couple, probably human. They're both human. Just about everybody you've met here is human. They're out. They're gathering in the harvest. They've got a couple of farm hands with them, and they're just all out. Looks like they're corn. Sure, corn works. They're harvesting corn.
So holler and wave.
Oh, there you are. Yes, this is the rat catchers. Oh, you brought some. Ooh, and he's seeing the golem. Oh, that's a big boy.
Hello.
He's a cute kid.
She got no hand, but she can
We're
catch
great at killing rats.
What do you use the it's the wingless pixie for? She go into in the holes after him or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Where have you been having these rat sightings?
Oh, all over. Pretty much anywhere where the corn is. It's they get into the silo, into the barn. Lately they've been getting brave and coming into the house. Yes.
So, Alistair,
Cats, but they don't seem to be doing anything.
we need to find the nest. So, Alistair, we need to find the nest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably somewhere out in the field. I don't know.
I'll start trying to find any signs or tracks or
Okay.
of trying to find it back.
Bible.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, well, Valley will climb down from the
Oh yeah.
and go out into the cornfield and try to find anything.
Oh, show her the corn now. Show her the corn.
So, I mean, she just disappears into the corn. Can I roll survival too?
Jumps all of a sudden.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so child of the corn.
The corn.
Oh!
So,
I find a farmhand and scare the piss out of him. What are you doing here? That's actually it's
Looking for rats?
the farmhand is
Have you seen any?
this is a halfling. The farmhand's a halfling, so he's
Oh,
the first
on
number.
the right scale for you at least.
yeah, he's only like
So,
twice as tall as me.
Oh, girl, you lost.
Have you seen a rat nest?
Yeah. I've seen the rats. They're everywhere. But no, I keep my sling on me, and they gotten a few. Took out a few over here. Yeah.
So,
Kind of beer.
So-
Used them for fertilizer.
have you seen the most rats?
Most rats I've seen have been in the silo, I guess. Where all the gold.
Okay, thank you. And she will. Oh, it's the silo.
Oh, right. Oh.
Do I find where the rats are mostly?
Yeah, you said, oh, there they are. Yeah, you definitely find what you think is looks like a rat's nest.
If only I could have speak with animals right now.
Rats personally, so about the only rat's nest I know of is from the Secret of Nim.
Has animal friendship. If only we had speak with animals. Hey guys, I have a great new location. It's called Joe's house.
I like that idea. Yeah, Alistair, I think I found the nest over here.
Oh, I wander over.
I mean, I can speak with small beasts.
Yes, you can.
Plan comes into.
You know, Alistair, that idea is kind of actually growing on me.
If only we could send them to Joe's house.
Yeah, but that's where you sleep.
But then we can hire them to hire us, and then we just get paid twice.
Oh my gosh!
What's in it for us? Well, we can get you some food.
But, I like that. But, do you have food?
Yeah, I don't have a soft spot for Joe, so
Just we're in cahoots with the rats going around.
Are you in the silo?
I think we're nearby.
It's close to the silo. It's gonna be like pretty well hidden in like some tall grass or something. Not actually in the field because they found it already.
Do I see them?
we can smoke them out. That'd be probably the best way to get the rats out of the nest and then destroy the nest. But then you got all the rats. You got to kill them individually. So
you see, you do see them, kind of going into because I'm assuming you're not stealthing.
No, I'm not stealthing. Well, I will go to them and be like, I know what the rat nest is supposed to be. It's supposed. Oh, okay.
So we could smoke them out, and we could just cover the hole as we do it, and maybe they suffocate.
You know, there's a big golem who could just,
just cover the hole. This is horrible.
It's probably better than trying to convince them to go and live at Joe's house because.
I mean, they would
the
have
one dream we want.
They would have.
Golem does have.
They would have to find.
He's actually probably a little stronger than most of you.
Well, if we're like we're trying to get the rats to go to Joe's house, they would have to find the freaking barn that doesn't exist, and they would
I think Joe has like his own room, I would imagine. We just all infest his kitchen.
Yeah, but they have to find the directions there.
Alright, so them there. We're the piper.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty sure that if you were to send the rats that way, they would probably gravitate more toward the stables than
right
the thing itself.
Damn. I'm gonna smoke them out.
Yeah, smoke them out,
Alright.
We just have your golem friend block it with his foot or something so they can't escape.
Do I think he can do that without taking damage?
Well, what you do is you take some rope, because rope smokes. So you take a length of rope, start a fire, and then use the rope as a smoking agent.
Let's see. Let's say
Green.
we'll go ahead and reuse this same map here.
How big? Oh,
The rats are, or the rat nest is over here in the bushes.
how big's the hole?
Just big enough for a rat to get through. They're not gonna have it much bigger than that. So
Dire rats or
it just seemed to be they didn't.
For level minus
They
4.
indicated that they were any larger than usual. They're just rats.
So I guess get some branches and some sticks and some secreting bows or whatever, and start a fire and smoke them out, or
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start helping Tyrael find this, but before we can maybe put some guidance on Tyrael.
Okay.
Whoa!
Do an extra D4 added to your roll.
get a D4 roll. I get to add.
Or you do your normal whatever, and I guess that'd be survival. But, we're just using survival all over the place.
So survival plus D4, or how's that work? The D20 plus?
Yeah, it'd be your survival roll and then plus a D4. Oh wow. 20 to begin with.
I don't get auto rolling. I don't know how
I
it's
don't even need it. But anyway, let's just see. Let's just see what the D4 gives you.
So it's what roll is W. It's what R.
/R 1.
So it's a D20 plus my skill plus a D4.
I mean, you could just pressure.
We already got the 24, so we're just rolling a D4 to
Oh, just roll a D4.
Oh wait a minute! That was Alistair that rolled the natural.
Yeah, that was mine.
So,
I was helping.
I think it's possible to add it to
What? Do you...
temporarily.
I'm so confused.
You could just press the skill and then roll a D4 though.
Yeah,
Just try that's
probably the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
We find the material.
So yeah,
Yeah, well, I'm also trying to help all the small things.
Oh, with a D4, that's a 20. Nothing close to Alistair's critical start fire, smoke out.
yeah.
Roll.
Yeah, y'all definitely get you get you're pretty sure you got it where you can get the smoke to go down into it instead of just lighting the fire in the entrance. Load it in. Got the golden stand there.
Are we wanting to go with the path of like holding them in, or do we want to try to see if they come out?
Well, you want to clear the nest because it takes a while for them to actually build a nest, and then just kind of whop them with our quarterstaff.
Whack a rat.
We're just whack-a-moling as they come out.
Kill every rat you see.
Okay, well, gotta burn it for a few minutes.
We're just all waiting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just waiting there. Actually, go ahead, kind of place where you are around the. Like I said, it was there for the.
I have no idea where that was.
I think it's right here.
Or yeah, more like right there. You're actually in the hole. What?
No.
Okay. And then the golem. Where do you want the golem?
between the toes, because when it's in plural and play whack-a-mole, it's going to be pretty much, they come out.
They come out. Yes, clink.
So, and he's got the smackdown. You saw it.
If only we could flank the hole.
Let's see if I've got.
I mean, I wanna be with the golem.
I think there was a rat icon somewhere.
I can occupy the same space.
have a choice of suffocate or die when they come out.
Aw,
There's
it's a bit squashed,
several
but
rats coming out. Right, there's only one, but it's actually a swarm. It's a swarm of rats.
Oh god.
About over here. Apparently, they have more than one entrance. But you have definitely smoked it out, just not quite where you were expecting.
Well, at least we can go plug the hole later, right? Right.
initiative?
Yes. Let's get an initiative. Let's see.
Remember to click your little thing. You can.
Yep.
Squeak, squeak. Oh, hold on. First, let me. Before y'all roll, let me get the.
Oh no!
Is that the new rolls, or is that still the old rolls?
It's got my new one on there. It has both of our.
Yeah.
The ones that we just rolled.
Oh, okay. So yeah, just
Can't find my initiative.
Valley roll her.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. So if I already have it, it does. Oh, that's right. We were putting the golem on.
Yeah, go on this one.
Yeah.
How do you kill a swarm?
Well, there's rules. I mean, it's still.
What is that? Light an arrow, fire an arrow into
Initiative is bro. Apparently they're a little disoriented.
Kill the guy. Kill the.
Kill them!
That's alright.
how many in our swarm?
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of. It doesn't really say rules like how many. Yeah, but
6. These are what, 5 foot squares?
yeah,
Oh, Pokemon.
5 foot squares. So okay, so. Okay, there we go. So.
Wait.
Wait, 10.
There.
Yeah.
Alright,
Math.
so Tyrael is first.
Smack it with a stick.
Came in the wrong way. Okay, you're gonna. Okay, go. Stabby.
No, sticky, smacky, one of the two.
Okay, what are you? Just. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's just no proficiency.
Well, no, I don't have a. My proficiency plus my strength doesn't.
Yeah, because your proficiencies are just dagger and bow, right?
Yeah, I think so. I came with a course.
Yeah, you could pick up a quarterstaff. You're in the woods. They're not that hard to make. What is it? Yeah. 2.
Because it's a quarter staff. I don't. It's. Yeah, I don't get it either.
Oh, okay. It rolled a d6 and a d8, whether you're using one-handed or two-handed. They just ended up being the same roll. Okay. So I'm assuming you're whacking two-handed.
Yeah.
Not that it matters this time, but I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Two-handed whack.
It's. All right. So I'm assuming that's all you're doing.
Yeah, move, hit. Yeah.
Next, Valley.
We're going over to the rat or rats. Well, she's.
You two we can move one over in front of her.
Okay, she's climbing up on the bottom and they're moving over here. And she's trying to stab at them.
All right.
And if the golem has an action, he will hit them. My amazing 1d3 dagger.
That misses.
Oh, plus one.
Golem missed. And yeah, that misses too. So many of them, and they're so small.
Oh
So tiny. So they're actually not that much smaller than you are. So,
they're not.
but the swarm as a whole is considered medium. All right. So next would be Alistor.
Oh, people moved their thing. I didn't even notice.
Are you called Alistor and Turiel or Alastor and Tyrell? I'm very confused.
Move up. What was the question?
How do you pronounce your names?
Tyrell.
Mine is Alistor.
Okay.
And I will take my Corsair in both my hands and just start whacking at them.
Whack them.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Well, apparently sticks are what you use to hit them.
No, that.
I don't know, I'm kind of scared. I kind of want my... Should I have some temp HD now?
So you especially every time you're doing damage, you're killing crap.
Yeah.
Because you kind of swoop them or something.
I think as my bonus action, I'll actually start doing that shifting and
Okay, you're gonna shift is a bonus.
Yep.
Okay. Which I think that does what? Give you temporary hit points or something?
Yeah, it's temp. It's like it's con plus my level, so which I just get
which is 1 point.
I just get 2 extra health.
Where did I saw where you had posted.
Yeah.
So shifting really doesn't give you that much in the way of temporary hit.
Advantage on wisdom checks. No creature within 30 feet of you can make an attack roll with advantage. Okay, but that's all it does.
Yeah, I'm just getting the temp HP just for a little more
survivability.
Oops.
Oh, you made the swarm so they don't have it.
Advantage on you.
Yeah, and just being a little more healthier, I guess. And that's all I'll do.
Or you turn into a predator.
It's
And a what?
into a
You turn into a predator. Hey.
Ah! This really off-puts play. Cannot allow this.
Alright, so now we have the swarm. Let's see. Actually, Alistor did the most damage, so they're going
God damn it. No!
they're entering your space. They can do that.
Tank.
Swarm.
Ah!
You have to in order to do it, apparently.
Please!
14 hit you?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Thought it might.
The little girl was the only ones that have the best AC of all of us.
Yep. Guess I'm small.
It does.
Surprising, so.
Oh,
I
thank
might be glad you have that one extra hit. That's it.
Well, we're level 2, aren't we? Technically.
No, we don't get hit points. We don't have
Hit points.
We don't have.
You have
Oh
to
no,
do
I
your-
forgot.
You have to make it through commoner first. All of us have a hit point. It's 10 now.
Oh.
Because he has a con bonus.
We have to level 4 of commoner. You can put, 2 points in your con.
Yeah.
1 more HP. Oh.
Alright, so that's the rats.
Wow.
Back to Tyrael.
After I see you drop, I'm like, I don't know if I want to piss him off anymore. Alright. Sure, we are.
Keep smacking it.
Smack him again.
How the
Oh,
fuck?
that's right, you have a -1.
Yeah, but I can do no lower than 1 point, I thought.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Which
It is a it's
do less than 1. So,
roll 20 does like a weird thing. It's really
yeah.
specific.
So yeah, you hit it for 1.
Yay.
Oh.
I don't know. That probably does still kill one of them. I'm pretty sure it's like 1 hit point per or something.
Immediately terrifying. If one of these things crit, it might just full on kill someone.
Alright, that's all you're doing?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna move. There's no point. I mean,
Yeah, especially since they'd get a swing at you.
Yeah, and
Now then, Riley.
Valley and the Golem will try to kill the things. Only with her dagger and the Golem with his fist.
13.
But I have to freaking take up the character sheet every time.
Okay, 14 hits.
hey, they're pulling their weight.
You're getting close.
So we've killed 1, 2.
You've gotten the majority of them. There's still somewhere, but there's more dead than there are still alive. Okay.
We have no choice on this, so you actually have to hit if they attack you.
I might as well get like some flanking here.
They're kind of all over you right now. Ah!
Can I move to here and we might be flanking now? Or is that going to be leaving
I
there?
will say since their attack range is 0 feet, that would take you out of their attack range. But they would get an attack. They would get an attack to try to do that.
So
And I don't think you
I
should risk that.
I smack.
Get him off! Get him off! Get him off!
So,
Hey, there's like 2 rats left.
So it makes it no longer a swarm?
Well, it's still technically a swarm, but if once they go below half their hit points, they don't do as much damage when they hit. But it is their turn.
So Toby,
Time to go unconscious again.
did Alistair hit? No, I guess not. Will you?
Oh yeah. 12 hits them. They only have AC of 10. So, yeah, they're gonna try to run away. The few that are left. So,
That's right. Get back here.
swings.
So where are you going?
You know, attack of opportunity or?
Yeah, he did, but Alistair just critted.
Everyone, no, we need full lethal on these bugs.
So you just, yeah, no.
I want to attack too.
All you, Alistair.
Yeah, y'all splatter. They're gone.
So after you shift back, you go unconscious, don't you?
No, because I had like one
it's
HP now.
basically the temporary
Hit points went first.
get taken off first, and then he's left.
Yeah, I just look like I look like how we looked like when we were fighting the one steam monster guys.
You're really earning these levels, aren't you?
What?
Everything seems to want to kill you first.
I should have been my paladin. Should have done the paladin build. Why did I do? How dare I try something new? Just playing a shifter that I've never done before.
Okay, so I guess we're waiting for close up this hole.
Yeah.
Y'all can totally
Are there any
Okay,
more
go
rats?
ahead and
Do we find and kill more?
Well, I want to make sure the smokes come out of any other holes.
the smoke is coming out of course, this hole. You actually start seeing whiffs of smoke in other places.
So,
But it's too many of them. There's too many of them.
no. If they have escaped any other hole, we go and close the other holes that smoke's coming out of, and then that's how you close up the nest.
Yeah, so like,
Back up. So they have to either move on to a different. Because rats usually go out, they gather their food and bring it back to the nest for the whole of them.
just imagine if there's any babies in there, they're not making it out.
So yeah,
Anything that can't get out, those are going to be dead.
so go around closing up holes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. Not too difficult. Kind of have to go and stomp on them just to make sure they're good and packed.
We will find the.
Yeah, eventually you don't see any more smoke.
Do we find those the owners?
Get a bag, collect all the dead rats, put it in the bag to show proof,
Right.
and yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's probably like about a dozen of them that came out of that particular hole.
Okay.
You kind of collect them.
We put out the fire so we can close the other hole, the main entrance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just kind of
closing
the fire, but kind of trap the smoke in so that if there is anything else left in there, it'll suffocate.
Right.
Yeah. Because also the fire will eat up all the
Oxygen.
So, and then go out. Yeah. So y'all go to. There are, of course, going to still be some rats around, but their nest is closed off. They'll have to create a new one. All right. Go back over to they're still. You see them. They're still out harvesting because they don't want to stop.
Call over one of the old folks or with the owner or whatever.
Alright, oh wow, that's a lot of
Well, we found their nest, smoked them out,
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're gonna come back at all?
cleaned out the nest.
Well, there's one nest, yeah. I'm not just afraid that they're gonna come back,
Should go on another rat hunt?
I mean, you could, but I don't know. Your friend looks a little rough there.
That's right.
Come back to the house. I've got a med kit over there. It's for accidents, and we can patch you up here.
Okay, I'll follow them.
All right. Yeah, goes back. It's That's in the monster manual.
The healing kit, you mean?
Yeah, I think it's a healing kit.
Isn't it called medicine kit?
Okay, hold on, yeah, or well, healer's kit.
Healer's
Oh,
kit. I think there's actually a feat, which we will say that the farmer has.
The healing kit, you mean?
With it, because otherwise all it will do is stabilize someone. Where is it?
Yeah.
Human. I'll say he's a variant human, so he has a feat. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you get back a +4. We'll probably do it. You're getting back at least 5. 6. Get
No, nice.
Too bad at all.
And yeah, can't do that again until you get at least a short rest.
Okay.
It would also have been a plus or maximum number of hit dice, but don't have it. It just doesn't fix it.
I'm making fun of me. I'm being a bitch for one day.
One day.
If anybody had been going for cleric, I think that would have been your flavor feat. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been cleric flavor feat.
Don't worry, I have a plan just in case I die.
Which seems awfully likely.
maybe the druid shifter was meant to
I
be.
have a cleric plan in case I die.
How dare I want to play a race that I find interesting?
If you hadn't shifted, you would have been.
Yeah, coming out again.
I've never played a shifter. I was like, dude, I've always wanted to play these even before they released. They look so cool because they're just mini.
But anyway, tell you what. I did such a good job here. I'll give you the healer's kit. So
That means anytime one of us rolls, how many uses does it have left?
I think it gets like 10 uses, but unless you have the feat, all it can do is stabilize.
But we can still stabilize.
So I won't
At least
instantly.
you're not going to have to roll to do it. You just use the kit and
You use a usage of the kit, and it automatically stabilizes a person.
Yep. So Tyrael, you hold on to this.
Okay.
Because
I almost say give it to the golem. He's slightly less likely to. Well, except Tyrion
They're all the same throws.
yet. So the golem actually has 10 whole hit points. So.
But it's like in the military where you have your own healers. Like you have to have your own players so you can take all the others, and because he dies all the time, he has to have it so we can take his thing and band-aid him up.
If that's what they're giving for the reward, that's actually
that's not
worth
all.
it.
That's not all. It's here. And let's see. We didn't discuss payment first. Let's see. You brought about a dozen rats. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine
and-
where it's at, blah, blah,
that's
blah,
good, yeah. Give not that much, but does 10 gold sound fair?
Yes.
like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. All right. There you go, and of course, if you bring back any more, If you find any more nests or kill any more rats, let us know. Because I think there probably are still more around here. I'm pretty sure there's more than a dozen. Yeah.
Walks outside, goes in the cornfield, waits for 5 minutes, comes back, says, "Oh, look, guy, here's more."
10 gold. Let's see that breaks out.
All the rats come you running and then you kill them.
Okay, Toby disappeared.
That's a brick. Probably. No.
Okay. I don't know. Do y'all want to try to?
I want a piece of the payment.
Well, you did get paid. You got the 10 gold and the healer's kit.
So
And they
two more
for lunch. Do what?
Huh?
it's about 2 gold each. Do we count the gold? Did we send that? He doesn't need money, right? Just the.
He's not conscious. So
Yeah, so
3
do
gold
we
each.
divide it by 3 then? I guess.
I mean, each with 1 left over. So yeah.
Yeah. This reminds me of another certain session, first session.
Alright, so do you want to actually see if there's any more nests, or you? I mean, now's look pretty good now.
Yeah, we can. Be fine with me.
1 down now.
We still have most of the day. See if we might as well see if we've wiped them all out. If we have.
Yeah, because it's probably about lunchtime, which, like I said, yeah, they go ahead and invite you to lunch and.
Ooh.
There's a lot of corn-based things.
Oh.
Nice. They have other things too. There's definitely corn.
But the important word is free.
Yes. And they don't seem to even bat an eye at the furry boy. And
Is that because they have halflings within them?
but there are halflings. There's a few. Their hands are a couple of. There's like a halfling and an elf. It's no other. You didn't see any other half breeds, but apparently you happen to have come across some pretty liberal thinking farmers here.
I love these farmers. Hey! Now I want to ask what's their freaking names. Hey, what's your name?
About to go look at it.
Huh?
Well, it's Walter and Elia. Walter
Go.
and Elia Bennett. B-E-N. So,
How on earth do you spell that?
that's, what the last name's B-E-N-E.
Okay.
Elia's, which E-L-I-A.
So, after dinner or after lunch, I guess look for more nests because they pay better than Joe does.
Yeah.
And they offer better food.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The food is actually better than what you were getting back at the tavern.
And how do you spell Wayford?
In fact, actually, no. Well, okay. So y'all go out. You're gonna try to track down some more rats, I guess.
I just want to find out, are there more nests?
You don't find any more nests. But let's see. Give another survival. See if you can track down any more groups.
Can I help?
Sure. So y'all can.
I had my friend deer to save my life, but when it comes to rats, that's not a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the 20 will do it. So I don't know if you want to give it another roll to be at advantage and get better.
Yeah, I can help the roll at advantage.
No, I'll just give the gnome advantage.
Okay.
Just material roll again, and we'll take the better one.
Wait, what? So who's gonna do what?
Well, go ahead and roll your survival.
Okay.
I don't know, whoever. Okay, that's still good enough too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually track some down. It looks like they retreated to the silo. So you go in there, and there is another swarm inside the silo, which I don't actually have any more maps prepared. So we'll just keep using the same map, I guess.
The problem here is we can't smoke them out again because fire and rain.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
They're like, hey, boom! We got them! Some unhappy farmers.
Burn the fuller crops! Get the hell out!
Oh.
So, this time around, I guess get into flanking positions?
Yeah, that'd probably be better.
Y'all can kind of go around and kind of flush them out just by the old stuff around, trying to kind of herd them until they eventually stop. We'll say 1, 2, 4.
No?
They go after the golem.
They are not bright.
The rats.
Because he's doing the most actual damage, I guess, so to speak, as far as doing the herding. So
You need a new niche or?
go ahead and give us new initiatives.
What an interesting session.
And they're just so slow.
Alright. Google alert feet.
Alright then, well, Serial.
Where are the rats? So I can.
Well, yeah, that works. It was attacking the golem.
So can I get? Because I'm not.
Yeah, go ahead and kind of arrange yourselves how you want to roll.
I'm getting myself prepared for a flanking with Alistair.
Okay.
Okay.
Which I think doesn't that just? I think that gives you advantage.
Yeah.
I think that's all it does. Okay.
So I don't get advantage when I first hit, but it gives Alistair advantage when he hits. Correct?
I mean, you can totally move first, so. You can
I mean, if we're trying to hurry them,
advantage now.
Alright. Let's see. Go magic. So 17 for 6.
Power Rangers.
So definitely kill one.
Oh yeah. Killed a few of them. Next, that's it. So, Alistair?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You want
hit
me
him. Oop, my friend did vanish.
No, you've had a long rest. So, how often do you get your shift? Is it once per long or once per short?
It actually doesn't say. I think it's a thing where I just can keep doing it.
Just get it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna use it, so.
Oh, it must be in the main part.
I can go check it out, but I'm not gonna use it this turn.
Okay.
So, even if I could, so. I put the advantage thing on.
14.
Well, the 14 hits for 7, so
Yeah, their AC is 10. They're not that hard. They're squeakers. Alright, switch Princess Valley.
Hit that.
Also takes a swing.
Yeah, so it's until a short or long rest. So.
Okay. So if you've had a short rest, you could shift if you want.
Okay. I figured it was probably a short rest at least.
Yeah, oh yeah.
so we're in with the
You
golem.
had lunch and everything.
Yeah.
Alright, so okay, the golem missed.
Shoot. 4 slashing.
And we rolled on
The
11, 13.
Right? Yeah. Have to move which would that material district gets a opportunity attack
Do I get the hit again?
because they're still in range for everybody else.
Where are they moving to?
They're moving on to the golem. But they were
So that's a crit for me.
so that's 10.
Did they actually make it to the golem?
Yes, yes. There's a couple of them do.
They go from swarm to.
So they will get that one swing. Yeah, that does hit him. Only doing 6 now.
God, what is your freaking disease?
Well, we're all not wearing armor, so.
The golem has 1 point of natural armor, but has an 11 AC.
I have 11 AC for his dex, but.
I have a 13.
Unless you're facing something the same size as you.
Yeah. The sword is medium.
Little. And material. You want to finish them off?
So I don't have to move up one, don't I? Or no?
Yeah, you'd have to. You don't have to, unless you want to pull out the bow.
Nah. But I can be in the same spot as the girl, right?
Yeah. She's smart. She can share the same spot.
Or if I move, I can actually move it to there, and I'd still have advantage with Alistair.
Yeah, you probably have to move because I think you have to be directly across. So you'd have,
Mhm.
you'd have to be there.
But since I'm moving in, it doesn't count as.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's only when you try to move out of their range,
Alright.
and actually their range is 0, so the only one who'd be affected.
Well, I miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
But Alice will have a damage, so hey.
Yeah,
No damage, right?
Whee! Oh, I almost missed too. Don't worry.
but that does finish them off.
Yay.
Wow, this played a lot better than what we've been experiencing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody almost died.
Oh, wow, maybe this flanking, maybe this whole flanking thing is really.
Fine,
Yeah, we should. I mean, I will become a rogue and I will not. I will.
What is a rogue?
I don't know.
Once you go rogue, yeah, you'll definitely be wanting that flanking.
So, collect the rats this time again?
Yep.
So 12 more, or?
2, 3.
We'll say there's 13 this time.
Oh yeah. 13.
Hey, good morning, Walter, is it?
Yeah. Oh, yes, hello.
Hey, we cleaned out, we persevered and cleaned out the silo.
Oh, wow. Ooh, that's nice. Nice. Starting to run out of money.
Hand it over, old man.
No, actually, you know,
Tell you what. So there's 6 gold this time, and you can stay the night. Actually, if you want, you can actually stay on for a while, so you can keep people more rats later. Or if you want a job, we can always use more farm hands.
I kind of like the idea of like free room and board.
We would like to stay the night, please.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll keep feeding you. That's always a good thing. Give me a corn. So much.
Because technically, Alistair would be a better situation than good old Joe.
Yeah.
The barn doesn't smell like horse, technically. The loft part, right?
Drake.
It froze. I said the loft doesn't smell like horses.
Can you still hear me?
I said,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think I guess it's just a camera then. Anyway, no, they'll actually put you up in the same accommodations that they have for the farm hand. So it's actually inside. There's bunks, but they're better than just they're better than a barn. They're better than a stable.
It's true.
And I think we will actually need to go ahead and call it there.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to go
Good night.
do
Yeah.
some things.
Cause I just spilled a bunch of vinegar on me now.
And
Why?
I have some
why
little
not?
food near me.
For next time, we'll go ahead and take you up to her.
Ooh, we're getting some coffee.
Yeah, you'll get your resilience feat, which means you choose one of the 2 stats that you would normally get for whatever your future class will be, and you can get a plus. I think it's a +1 to that stat, and you get it becomes a good save for you.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't remember what else it does.
That's pretty much
Your
it.
ability score. Oh, your ability score goes up by 2. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm reading the wrong.
That becomes
You choose an ability score. Okay, it doesn't actually say what's.
Increase chosen ability score by 1 to a maximum of 20. You gain the proficiency in saving throws using the chosen ability.
Yeah, and that's it. That's it. So so it'll be you choose one of the two that you would get that you'll eventually get for your class, and which.
Ooh, a dex save of 3 plus
something.
Wait, so I can increase my dex to 14.
What's your dex now?
13 now.
13.
Okay, so yeah, get an extra +2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Accidentally rolled.
I'll let Tommy decide.
It's like, ooh, my wisdom becomes a 15. Oh. I said, ooh, my wisdom gets higher, but nothing happens.
Yay.
Now it's a filthy odd number.
Now.
If something in this town is making me do wisdom saving throws, we're scared.
Well, I mean, it's one of the most common saving throws. And it looks like Tyrael did Dex.
But
Yeah.
so
And we'll let
did my thing?
he is there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's +4 now.